What's up, people? Joe Winko here, your favorite Hawaiian guy, and here's my next episode of Joe Winko Talk. Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope you're all having a good day. I'm still not doing anything today, so I just decided to record an extra Christmas episode of Joe Winko Talk today. Um, yeah, so I do want to talk about something very interesting. So, one of my Facebook friends tagged me in this. It's a tattoo for diabetics that changes colors along with their blood sugar levels. And for those of you who are type 1 diabetics, or even type 2 maybe, this will be very interesting to you. But for those of you who don't know jack shit about diabetes, let me explain it all to you. So, basically, a normal person, your pancreas, which is an organ in your body, produces insulin, which is a hormone, which regulates your blood sugars and keeps them normal. But a type 1 diabetic, their pancreas doesn't produce any insulin, so you have to give your insulin yourself when your blood sugar is high. And when your blood sugar is low, then you need food or carbohydrates to bring it up. But when your blood sugar is low or high, you feel like absolute crap. But, sometimes you can't tell if your blood sugar is high. So, you can be sitting around all day with a high blood sugar and feeling like crap, but you don't really necessarily will know if it's high. I'm not sure if that made sense. But, like, you'll still be having some bad effects, like, because your blood sugar is high and everything. Anyhow, let me get to the point of this video. I don't think I need to explain that to you guys. I already did a whole episode of Joe Winko talk about it back in 2015, and I'll have to link to that in the pinned comment. So there's this tattoo. It hasn't been released yet, but what it is that you put it on your skin, and here's what the article says. I'll have a link to that in the pinned comments also. Pricking your fingers daily is one of the least appealing thoughts. Try doing it 5 times a day like I have to. But for people with diabetes, it is a reality. See, I told you. Scientists from Harvard and MIT have been working to find an easier way to determine blood sugar levels without people having to prick their fingers, and now there is a very cool and modern way to do so. Okay, I'm listening. It's called Biosensing. It's called a Biosensing tattoo and aims to help people living with type 1 or type 2 diabetes. The tattoo is part of a project called Dermal Abyss. The ink in the tattoo has color-changing biosensors that react to changes in blood and cell tissues. So instead of pricking a finger to test blood sugar levels, these tattoos can do it for you. However, it is only a research project as of now. So, that's all the article said. Since it's Christmas, that would honestly be the best Christmas gift ever, because I don't like checking my blood sugar all the time. Like, it's not really bad, but the thing is, the testing strips might be an issue, and running out of them and then having to get more, especially in the state I'm living in now, it would be difficult. But if I had that instead, that would make it so much easier, so I don't have to carry a diabetic meter around with me everywhere, and so I don't have to risk misplacing it. So, yeah, that would be a really cool gift. And plus the tattoos look really cool also. Let me show you a picture of them right here. I honestly would love to get that tattoo. But the thing is, it's probably expensive, and as you all know, I'm broke as shit, so that's another thing that kind of sucks, that I wouldn't be able to get the tattoo. I don't really care about being broke as shit, but not being able to get the tattoo, that would suck. But, I honestly would love to have one. People don't really understand how difficult diabetes is, because when your blood sugar is off, like, people always seem to try to downplay diabetes, but it does make you feel like crap when your blood sugar's off and you can't focus or concentrate. And it really affects your mind too. Because, like, when my blood sugar is really high, I feel like bitching at someone. But most of the time, I'm able to notice it and take care of it. But, like, really, you guys might laugh at this, but, like, when people are typing mean comments about me online, I might, like, go and bitch at them when my blood sugar's high. So at least I take it out on people who are being mean to me first. I don't snap on innocent people. I never do that at all. Just letting you all know. I never would snap on innocent people at all. But if people are being mean to me first, I get mad and bitch at them. And another thing is, I'll be honest about it. Like, oh, my blood sugar's high and I feel like bitching at someone, so why not bitch at you because you're typing mean comments about me, you fucking asshole. It's funny how many times I typed that. It's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Like, even on Reddit especially, I don't like Reddit. I hate that site. It's annoying. And I never liked Reddit because, like, I'd post stuff on there all the time, but no one would ever comment on it. And because no one was upvoting it or commenting on it, like, eventually the stuff on my first Reddit account wouldn't show up at all, so I had to make a new one, and it was awful. But, it doesn't really matter, really. Reddit sucks. So, yeah, that's basically it. So I definitely would get that tattoo. And another thing is, like, I never wanted tattoos on myself at all. I wanted to get a tattoo of a peace sign on my chest, but I didn't really want to get it for real. It was just an ideal, really. I didn't really want it. But, if this actually becomes a real thing, and if they actually come out with it, hopefully I could get it as a tattoo, as a peace sign on my chest, and it'll turn colors every single time my blood sugar's off. And could you imagine that? Like, while I'm recording an episode of Joe Winko Talk, or if I'm doing a live stream, I haven't done one of those in a while, and while I'm talking, it changes colors. Like, if my blood sugar is starting to go off and you see it changing a color, and they're going to go like, oh, his blood sugar must be going off. Let's check to see if his speech is slurred or anything. Because that could happen too. Low blood sugar, when my blood sugar is low, it's not pretty either. That can really affect me and, like, throw my mind for a loop, because it does affect your mind. Like, I don't go, like, psycho or anything, but I, like, stagger around like a drunk person, and, like, I become really confused and disoriented. It's not like I go on a ballistic rampage or anything. It's definitely not like that. But it's like you become really confused and very, very disoriented. That's the thing when your blood sugar is really low. And I heard that it can be deadly also, but I never died of it, obviously. But still, it's not something that you'd want to happen, and having that tattoo would really come in handy. Speaking of live stream, I'm actually thinking about, this might be a tad off topic, but I'm actually thinking about doing a live stream for The Sims 2, starting a neighborhood in The Sims 2, and starting a family in The Sims 2, and doing a live stream on them, because I want it to be based off the family I started back in 2007 for Lily River. That was a neighborhood I created way back in 2007. I never published anything about it online, except for that In Memory of Lily and Leah video. I want to remake them in The Sims 2 again, and start a new family of them in The Sims 2 again. So, would you guys like watching that? Let me know. So, yeah, that's basically it for this episode of Joe Winko Talk. Let me know what you think of the tattoo. That can check your blood sugar. And, yeah, because I'm pretty sure I do have other type 1 diabetics following me. I remember them back in 2015. Not sure if you guys are still following me now, but hopefully you are. So that's basically it for this episode of Joe Winko Talk. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr. So that's it. Peace out, people, and Merry Christmas.